My name is Hammad Kazi, and I am the president of the LUMS Marketing Executive Club. I'm in my final year, in fact, final semester of my MBA at Lahore University of Management Sciences. The LUMS Marketing Executive Club is basically a student-run society, and it's run by a group of MBA students. And the objective and the vision for the society is to maximize the engagement possibilities between the business students at LUMS and the corporates and the entrepreneurs and the business executives on the other side of the university gate. We've taken this vision a step further, and we've increased our area of influence and our area of target to include the entire business school community in Pakistan, because we feel that being at LUMS, LUMS is definitely the best business school in Pakistan right now. And we get a lot of privileges in terms of interaction and exposure to the corporations and to different companies. But we feel that it's our responsibility that we have to maximize that exposure for other students as well. And that is where the LUMS International Marketing Club in 2011 comes into place. And that is because the idea, the objective of this whole event is to create a platform for engagement between the students of the different business schools in Pakistan and between the corporate fraternity and different academicians from Pakistan and from abroad. The society, it organized the first marketing colloquium in 2009 at the end of the year. And that was a pretty impressive, pretty big event in itself, because it set the precedence for the different events that were to follow, being led by different clubs. And that was one major milestone. We've had different speaker sessions over the years or the previous year. And this year, as myself and my friends, we took the cabinet in our final year, we decided that we're going to have one really big event that's going to transcend the boundaries of even our country, which is why it's an international conference. And we've this time included an international delegation, which will be coming from the Graduate School of Business, University Sains, Malaysia. There are going to be two professors who are going to be presenting, as well as a delegation of MBA students who are going to be competing in one of the competitions. So the objective right from the start for this particular year was very clear, was very straightforward, and that was that we might not be able to execute a number of small events, but we're going to have one large event that's going to have a much bigger impact than all of those small events combined. And so we've gone about a methodical, basically it's almost like a case study, it's almost like a brand launch, because from the planning stage now to almost execution stage, it's almost been just like you'd launch a normal brand. We've come up with a concept, the whole positioning, the advertising, the marketing campaign. We've used different channels of marketing, and it's been a great experience for all of us. There are a number of things that we're concentrating on after the event. Firstly, there's going to be the post-event scenario, in which we're going to be getting a lot of feedback from all of the guests. We're going to be using that to further strengthen the image of the club and of the business school, the Suleiman Dawood School of Business here at LUMS as well. Further to that, the delegation that's coming from Malaysia, we're going to be incorporating their suggestions and whatever they've had to say according to their topics of discussion. We're going to be incorporating that into the club, and we're going to have a number of smaller events leading up to our graduating time period, which is in June. Before that, we plan to have one or two smaller events, which will be more there'll be actually speaker sessions, more or less. Focus of both of them will be trickling down from the feedback, from the topics, and from the post-event scenario from the LUMS International Marketing Colloquium. So the idea is that this big event will eventually be giving us the way ahead as to how to lead the club. And the vice president, who is going to be taking office next year, inshallah, Hamza Shahid, he is going to be taking this club onto another level. Obviously, it's going to be a bigger event next year, inshallah. So that's the plan for the rest of the year.